good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And first off, I just want to apologize for not uploading yesterday. I ended up going to a dentist appointment, not for me, it was for somebody else, and I was there for literally 5 hours in the waiting room. It was insane, but that's neither here or there. I'm here now, so that's why I didn't upload yesterday. But if you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because today we got a Charlotte Hornets realistic rebuild, and I'm going to continue to do realistic rebuilds of your favorite team, so make sure you do subscribe. That way you can see your favorite team here soon. So we got the Hornets today. Now, I asked you guys in the community tab, should I use the G League? And most of you said yes, but most of you didn't want me sending guys like PJ Washington to the G League and all that. But I mean, I feel like this video is going to be impossible without doing it, so I'm going to be using the G League in a way. I won't be sending Miles Bridges there. I won't send Malik Monk there, but I think I might send PJ Washington there. I know he just balled out yesterday, and he played very well for them last night when they played the Chicago Bulls. But this video is literally gonna be so tough to be realistic without using G League, in my opinion. So I will be using it, unfortunately, so I do apologize if you aren't a big fan of that. But in order for me to make this team any good at all, I'm gonna have to use it in a way. So what they got going for me right now, see, like PJ Washington's not even in the rotation. Dwayne Bacon, he's still on a one-year deal, so I don't think I could send him there. I know Devontae Graham played very well as well last night, but PJ Washington is for sure going to the G League just because he's literally a 72 overall, and that's going to happen there. And then we're going to go with Devontae Graham, because if the Hornets were in a better state, then I wouldn't even feel the need to use G League, but they're not. They really aren't. The overalls on this team are horrible, and the contracts aren't great either, so I'm gonna have to use G League in order for this to go any kind of, like, go well at all. So, yeah, that's what I will be doing. That's how I hope you guys can understand. But I think that's the only thing I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna send Malik Monk there. Dwayne Bacon, I guess I could send Devontae Graham there as well, because why not? And then I guess I gotta sign another free agent, though, in order for that to happen. So let's go ahead and do that. Just sign some random Bruno Caboclo. Like a one-year deal, I guess, whatever. Welcome to the team. And I'll send Devontae, or should I send Cody Martin there? He is a small forward. Devontae Graham or Cody Martin? I'm gonna go with Cody Martin just because he's here longer, I guess. And yeah, we'll go with that. So I think that's how we're gonna go. And for this first season, not gonna do a whole lot. The Hornets are just in a kind of bad state, obviously. They won their first game last night, but no, don't expect that trend to continue. But other than that, I'm going to do my best to be as realistic as possible in this video. Gonna have to probably attach some picks with some, terrible contracts, but we're gonna do our very best, and we're gonna try our best to, turn the Charlotte Hornets team into a championship caliber team in 3 seasons realistically as possible. 2K would suggest every season we do a rebuild on here. The 76ers are set to win the championship. So yeah, 2K thinks they're gonna win the championship. Philly, I know you beat Boston last night, so go ahead and go get that ring, according to 2K. But as far as league meetings are concerned, we're going to go and reject these. Before I forget, let's go ahead and look at the stats, because I always forget to show them. But we had 21 points from Malik Monk, which is just awesome. Very good. So obviously, Malik Monk is going to be the starting shooting guard. I love him as the starting shooting guard of the future. Obviously, that, scoring could go down because he's literally like one of the only scorers here. Rozier as well. The Hornets have invested in him, so I will too, and I will keep it realistic and keep him around, so I will not be trading him. We never know. Things could change, and the Hornets do decide to trade him or whatever, but I'm going to keep him around just because, they literally signed him last year. So we got Malik Monk and Terry Rozier as our backcourt of the future. Take that as you will. Don't know how great it's going to be, but it is what we're going to be dealing with for the rest of the video. So we're projected the 4th pick overall, which is great. Hopefully we can at least stay at the 4th spot or even go up, because usually I go down after I do this. And what do you know? We went down to number 7. Usually happens. So yeah, not shocked at all. But for the staff signing, James Marengo, I think the Hornets would like to keep him in real life. But because I think he's so new to the team, but I think I'm going to go ahead and fire him anyway. And then I'm going to fire the whole staff, and we're going to go get a good trainer, because we're going to need a good trainer. We're going to need a new head coach. I'm going to go, let's go Michael Stauffer, because why not? And then we're going to get a good assistant as well, Otis Newman, and we're going to be set there. Why can't I sign? Okay. I Okay, never mind. We're gonna miss out on Michael Stauffer. Then we're gonna get, let's see if he'll take that. Nope, he won't. Okay, so let's go to Jacob Underwood, I guess. And we'll sign Jacob Underwood because Michael Stauffer thinks he needs to be paid like crazy. So with the 7th spot overall, we have Cody Zeller's contract still here, PJ Washington coming from the G League, and Cody Martin also coming out of the G League. So they're going to join the rotation, of course. With the 7th spot, and we have 2 second-round picks. Cody Zeller, I would love to get rid of him if I can, just because I just don't really want to keep him here. So if I could attach both my seconds with an expiring Cody Zeller, what could that just get me? So let's just see if I can bring, because I could possibly take on a guy like Harrison Barnes from the Kings, because but I'm not trading a 1st-round pick for him, because I would be taking the salary on and you'd be taking expiring in return. So I'm not going to do that. By the way, this guy Nicole, or I don't know, Melly, whatever, that dude was lighting it up on opening night. Could just made like every shot he took. Crazy. But I'm not really seeing any offers I like. So Zeller will most likely be staying. But with the 7th pick overall, what lands to us? Obviously, I would have loved James Wiseman, but we do deal with the 7th pick overall. LaMelo Ball's been taken, Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, RJ Hampton, Jalen Smith, Cole Anthony, and now we're projected the 7th spot, or what we're going to get the 7th spot. Won't be as great, but we can still get, you know, something decent, I guess. Vernon Carey Jr. might have to be the guy we draft. Scotty Lewis or Precious wouldn't be bad either. Mobley or Isaiah Stewart wouldn't be bad, but I think Josh Green, we already have, what's his name at shooting guard, Theo. We already have a point guard, Nafala Dante. I don't even really know who he is. I guess I will be taking Vernon Carey Jr. out of Duke. I guess that's going to be what I go with. So we're going to go ahead and sim to the end there. Hopefully that was a good selection. I got to remember some of these guys because I know how good the top, like, okay, that was an L of a pick. Isaiah Stewart was a 77 overall. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, well, Precious would have been bad, wouldn't have been bad either. Mobley would have been okay, but whatever. We got Vernon Carey Jr., and we'll deal with it. So Vernon Carey Jr., not a good start. I really wanted, obviously, James Wiseman would have been great, but Nicholas Batum, he accepts his player option. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he not? He literally robbed the Hornets of their money. So Dwayne Bacon, I think the Hornets would like to keep him around as well. But as far as salary cap, we have negative $48 million. Bismack, we won't be bringing back. We won't be bringing back Marvin Williams. MKG, I won't be bringing back. Caboclo, and then I think the only two I'd want to bring back is like Hernan Gomez and Dwayne Bacon. But nonetheless, we have $27 million to spend. Nicholas Batum's contract is so annoying. Like, if I could get rid of it, I would. But I just don't see a team taking it on. Like, there's no way a team is taking on that contract. Like, it's just terrible. It's so bad. It's not even funny. So Nicholas Batum realistically is gonna have to stay. So unfortunately, that's what we're gonna do. Vernon Carey Jr. I'm so upset I took him. I could have taken anything better. Where is Duke? Where's Duke anyway? Are you kidding me? You're a huge casual if you don't know what Duke is or where Duke is. But actually, you know what? I don't know where Duke is, if I'm honest with you. So maybe I shouldn't be saying that. But you got to know who Duke is. So, all right, moving on from that subject, though. So I think, I mean, obviously, you go out there if you're Charlotte and you offer guys like Brandon Ingram a contract, you know, try to win in the restricted free agency market, see if you can grab somebody here just so you can get somebody. So I think if I'm the Hornets and I have the money, I'm definitely offering. I got to renounce some rights on somebody else. So I guess I'll renounce the rights, or I can trade somebody else because I want to try. Zeller and Batum's contracts are so annoying. Let me see if I can get Ingram an extend, like offer him. Okay, I should be able to. So we're going to offer Brandon Ingram a contract. If we can get him, that's going to be a W. Obviously, the Pelicans would be smart to match. Montrezl Harrell, 26 years old, wouldn't be a bad starting center. But we could get a guy like Brandon Ingram here, pair him up with Malik Monk. That's not a bad first start to the video. So Jabari Parker, you know, you could take a chance with him. Not really seeing any other young guys. I would grab Malik Beasley. You could go ahead and offer him a huge contract. You could even take your chances and offer Michael Porter Jr. $32 million. If I'm honest with you, I do not think Michael Porter Jr. is getting $32 million from somebody. That is an insane amount of money. But we could probably get him if I really wanted to. But I am not offering the man $32 million. 25 is pushing it. Should I offer this? I don't know. I mean, I know he's good in real life. Like, I know he'll be good on 2K. How good will he be in real life is the question. So I will offer him a contract. Why not? What do I have to lose? And if he doesn't like it, that's fine. So we're going to offer him a contract. I want Malik Beasley as well, because Malik Beasley would be very nice here in Charlotte. Actually, I kind of want to keep Malik Monk as a starter, though. So maybe I'll stay away from that. Moutier, Bradley. Plus, I get Malik Beasley in a lot of the rebuild to do. So let's just see if Ingram or Porter will accept those deals. We get a Brandon Ingram signing. If we cannot get Brandon Ingram, I will be more than okay with getting Michael Porter Jr. So Brandon Ingram has been matched. So, okay, we're going to move on, and we're going to go ahead and take our chances. And we're going to offer Michael Porter Jr. a fat contract, because if I'm the Hornets, I have nothing else to lose. So, yeah, he's getting like a 1-year deal. So I definitely think I can lowball him and maybe get maybe I can get him for less money. So I'm going to give him a 4-year deal. Probably like 4-year. Let's see if I can give him like a 4-year 80 million, 4-year 85. Would he take that? No. Okay, so he wouldn't even take that. So I can't lowball him too much. So I guess I'll go ahead with the 4-year 106 deal. And we're going to get Michael Porter Jr. because I think that's the best chance we got at getting someone decent out here. So we're going to take our chances there, and we're going to grab Michael Porter Jr. on the open market, because if I'm the Hornets, why not, right? Why not? So that works for me. So he'll probably be our starting small forward. And then Nicholas Batum, obviously, I'm going to try to probably just buy him out, honestly. That's what I would do if I'm the Hornets. Just buy him out his contract, get him out of here. There's no one else I would attach him with. I'm not trading PJ Washington. You know, you could trade Vernon Carey Jr. and attach him there, but I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Plus, I think the Hornets will draft somebody hopefully better than Vernon Carey, but I'll deal with it. But other than that, I guess we could use some backup backcourt, so let's go ahead and keep looking for that. Rivers, Chris Dunn could be an option. Is Malik Beasley still out here? Because if I could get him, that wouldn't be terrible, but he's not. So Dotson is a restricted free agent, usually gets matched. I'm not even going to try. Connaughton, let's just offer like some 1-year deals to people. I just want to fill out the rest of the roster. Parker, you could even go your chances there if he'll take a deal and come here. No, he will not. Okay, so no Parker. And let's get, okay, can we get Pat Connaughton? Okay, we get Pat Connaughton. Do we? Okay, Hernan Gomez, I would go ahead and offer him probably I'm offering him a 1-year deal, because I think I will be sending Vernon Carey to the G League to start this off. And then what else could I do? Let's see what else is out there possibly. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I probably need like a backup power forward or backup point guard, and I should be good. So we're gonna go with that. Chris Dunn or Napier, just offer like a veteran a 1-year deal or something and call it good. Frank Mason, you know, we could go with him, give him like a 2-year deal, and I think that should be good. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Obviously the second season isn't gonna be much greater, but it is a step up from last season. I'm hoping Michael Porter Jr. can come here and be something special. He averaged 11 points per game last year, but I'm telling you right now, if Michael Porter Jr. has somewhat of a healthy season, enters a restricted free agency market, you never know. Somebody, just somebody, might offer him a stupid contract, and he might get it. I mean, like, because he has so much potential coming into the draft. I only think it makes sense a team like Charlotte could overpay for him. The Nuggets are just like, we just have too good of a roster to even want to pay him that much money. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send to this second season, and we're just gonna see how the second season goes. At the end of this second season, the Lakers have won the championship. Not a surprise there, but literally we went 26-56, which is, I think, is worse than last year. But I gotta say, realistically, this very well could be where the Charlotte Hornets are. Like, it's not like I should be making the playoffs with this team if I'm doing this realistically. So I'm not upset that we're not making the playoffs, because this is a realistic rebuild and all. But it would be nice to at least try to get them in the playoffs. We were projected another top 5 pick, but this time we end up with the 7th pick again. So I can live with that. That's fine. Staff signing, we have Jacob Underwood, we have Otis Newman, and still all that here, so that is fine. We'll go ahead and keep that the way it is. But before we go too far, here are the stats that we can look at that together. 20 points from Malik Monk, still proving he's a very solid option. Michael Porter Jr. had 19 points per game, which I think for his contract is a pretty good production. He actually won most improved player as well, which is awesome to see as well. So yeah, I think it was worth giving him that kind of contract. Miles Bridges off the bench had 15 points per game, which is also very nice. And then Terry Rozier with 13 and 6. So obviously Terry Rozier isn't proving to be phenomenal by any means, but he's been decent. PJ Washington with an 11.5. Frank Mason had 9 points off the bench, which isn't terrible either. And yeah, obviously Vernon Carey Jr. is going to be stepping into that center spot this year. I very well could see myself drafting another center here, depending on how it goes. But I either want a center or a point guard in this draft. So that is what I'm going for. So with the 7th overall pick, and I could, like trade Rozier to move up or something, but I'm not going to do that just because I don't think Rozier is that enticing of a trade package. But let's go to our pick and see what we can get. So with the 7th overall pick, I should say, Evan Mobley does drop to us, which isn't terrible. Kai Jones, Isaiah Jackson, Isaiah Todd, but I think Evan Mobley makes the most sense. I think that Kai Jones or Evan Mobley would be nice, and I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I think I will be taking Evan Mobley here out of USC. Although I drafted Vernon Carey Jr. last year, I'm gonna take Evan Mobley and be good. So we're gonna go with CJ Walker Jr. at this spot, and I think I'm gonna go and send him to the end. I think Evan Mobley is a 79 overall. So yeah, I'm very happy to draft him. Vernon Carey Jr. could be his backup, and then we can go ahead and remove the 2 centers that we have. So I'm cool with that. Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, Cody Martin, we're all going to bring back. Qualifying offers, Dwayne Bacon, Malik Monk. Obviously, Malik Monk is somebody we want to try to bring back if we can. Only 23 years old, scoring 20 points per game. Definitely want to keep him. But with negative $51 million and Nicholas Batum's god-awful contract renouncing, we can do that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of all these guys, man. That's awesome. Get rid of all these guys. Obviously, Malik Monk, like I said, we want to keep him. But as far as we are looking right now, we have Rozier and Frank Mason, which is, great, or is fine, I guess. It's not great, but if I can find a better point guard out here, I will try. But as far as shooting guards, we are missing Malik Monk for now. We decide not to bring him back. Miles Bridges, I almost kind of want to trade the guy, but at the same time, I don't, just based off what he did last season. I don't even know what I just said there, but the center spot's good. We have 2 young centers that I'm cool with, and basically those 2 can battle it out for the starting center spot, I guess. I mean, that wasn't the plan, but it is what it is now. So point guard and shooting guard, so I could literally just focus on the backcourt right now. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Blake Monk, if we can bring him back, I'll definitely bring him back. But we're going to go to restricted free agency and just see what we can try to grab. Donovan Mitchell obviously would be a dream scenario here. If Charlotte could get their hands on Donovan Mitchell, that would be awesome. But realistically, would that happen? Probably not. De'Aaron Fox, also another option here. If we could grab him, that would be amazing. Just don't see how that would happen. But those are literally my best 2 options. So Charlotte, I'm sure Charlotte's gonna try. I'm sure they're not just gonna see those guys in free agency and be like, with all this cap space, they're not gonna try. I'm sure they're gonna give it a shot. Now, will it happen? Probably not. You could even go with Dennis Smith Jr. if you wanted, but is Dennis Smith Jr. that much better than Terry Rozier? You be the judge of that. I personally don't think. I mean, maybe, but I don't know how much better he would make us on the game. So, Donovan Mitchell, I'll offer it. Probably not going to get him. De'Aaron Fox, going to offer it. Probably not going to get him. But this is the thing the Hornets were trying to do. They're probably going to go out there, try to overpay for some of these restricted free agents, and they might get lucky or something. And then you got Kuzma, but we already have PJ Washington and all that. So, I'm cool with what we got. Dinwiddie, I don't think he makes us that much better. Lonzo, I'm sure Charlotte, or not Charlotte, New Orleans would love to keep him. Obviously, I would love Lonzo if I could get him. I might be able to pry Lonzo away. Maybe. Just maybe I could get him. And then I could trade Rozier because I just don't need him anymore. You know what? Let's try it. Let's get one of these three guards. If we can get one of the 3, then we can renounce or we can match whatever Malik Monk gets, which he hasn't gotten an offer yet. And I think $18 million for a guy that's been scoring 20 points per game is more than fair. But let's see if we can get one of the 3. Okay, so we get De'Aaron Fox and Lonzo to accept our offers. Now, I have a feeling that we have a better chance of getting Lonzo than we would De'Aaron Fox. But I'm going to go ahead and try to accept De'Aaron Fox. Jazz have matched. The Pelicans have matched. And, wow. Okay, the Sacramento Kings did not match De'Aaron Fox. So, De'Aaron Fox is going to be joining his former teammate from Kentucky. That is cool. I didn't even think about that. Because De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk both played together at Kentucky. I'm cool with it. I'm so cool with it. So down with that. Now that we have De'Aaron Fox, Rozier, it's been a pleasure, but you haven't really worked out as I wanted you to. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. Tobias Harris, I don't really want you. If I could just get like a second round pick or just something decent for Rozier, I am cool with that. Myers Leonard from the Jazz and a 2023 first round pick. Fred VanVleet from the Knicks. Let's see what other players. You know, maybe the Pistons would be interested in taking a guy like Rozier on. We get Dario Saric and Reggie Jackson. I don't really want Reggie Jackson, to be honest with you. Or we could go with this trade. And the Spurs, they have DeJounte Murray though. The Suns. Now that is something that might make sense. Maybe Rubio hasn't really worked out the best. He's on the Timberwolves now anyway. So yeah, I think the Suns could be a potential fit there. We have to trade with 2022 first round pick, and we get Ty Jerome, Jake Layman. I am more than okay with this deal. So Rozier, been a pleasure, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on. So De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk in the backcourt. I'm actually really happy that worked out that way. So I was not expecting to get De'Aaron Fox, but I'm more than okay with getting him back. Now Malik Monk, we're gonna go ahead and give you your contract now. And if we don't even make the playoffs in this last season, that is fine. I'm going to call this video a W. We got De'Aaron Fox. We put this team in a position to be better than they have been. So that I will take that W and run with it. So we're going to go ahead and move Ty Jerome to backup shooting guard probably, because I don't really have a backup shooting guard. And I don't really need him to be a backup point guard. And he goes up one as well. So Fox and Mason. You got Malik Monk and Ty Jerome. You have so many small forwards on the roster. It's ridiculous. But I think obviously Miles Bridges and Michael Porter Jr. are going to run that spot the most. PJ Washington, and you have, that's a W. I love this roster. I think I constructed it pretty well, and I like that De'Aaron Fox and Malik Monk are going to be playing again. Maybe that would even entice De'Aaron Fox even more to go play with his former college teammate Malik Monk. Something, maybe, just maybe. But I don't know, man. I don't know if the Kings would let a 23-year-old stud point guard walk away like that. So yeah, depending on what the Hornets offer, I'm sure De'Aaron Fox will probably be staying in Sacramento for a while. But you never know. Things happen. And sometimes young players like, Kristaps Porzingis, for example, gets traded. So it happens. You never know. So that's gonna complete the rebuild pretty much. That's gonna be the team we put together. And we're just gonna hope that this team can make the playoffs. I don't know if they will. I'm gonna hope for it. I like how good the roster is. I think I've put them in good position. It's just a matter of will it transfer to 2K liking the roster. So I'm going to go ahead and give a bunch of untapped potentials away. And let's just see who they want to start. We can all look at the rotation together. We have a lot of players, but as far as starting, we have... Okay, I like this starting. Okay, so we got De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Michael Porter Jr., PJ Washington, Evan Mobley, Miles Bridges, Vernon Carey, Frank Mason, and Ty Jerome. I'm cool with that. We have a 3.5 star rating at 7 seconds. Could we go up anywhere? We do not. Got to keep it at 7 seconds. Run a fast-paced offense because we are all very young. And I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. And hopefully this Hornets team can at least sneak into the playoffs. End of the season, Stephen Curry is your most valuable player. Cade Cunningham is your rookie of the year. Bol is your 6th man of the year. And Anthony Davis is your defensive player of the year. Jaden McDaniels is your most improved player. And coach of the year goes to Lloyd Pierce. So very good there. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and your All-NBA third team, All-Defense first team, and All-Defense second team. All-Rookie first team, Evan Mobley makes it on, and we have All-Rookie second team, Vernon Carey Jr. also makes it on, which is great. So we ended up being the 6th seed at 43-39, which is absolutely awesome. So we at least made the playoffs, which is a W, because obviously the Hornets aren't a team that we expect to be in the playoffs for a while. But we had 17 points from Michael Porter Jr., 15 and 8 from De'Aaron Fox, 15, 14. Malik Monk's stats go down, of course, because there's more scorers on the roster now. And then Mobley had about 13 off the bench, or not off the bench. Vernon Carey had 13 as well, so not bad at all. PJ Washington did his thing. So yeah, I don't know how far we're going to get in these playoffs, but I'm going to go ahead and simulate current round and just see if we can somehow upset the Milwaukee Bucks. We most likely won't, but we at least even up the series. We're up 2-1. No way. Okay, 2-2. I was about to say, do we go up 3-1? They're up 3-2, and we're probably going to lose in 6. That's fine. Honestly, that is so fine. With the Hornets, realistically, I don't think I could have, made a championship team in 3 seasons. I only do 3 seasons for a reason, for timing purposes, because I do have a lot to do in a day, unfortunately. Once I become a full-time YouTuber, that won't be a problem, but right now, I'm not. So we got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Warriors. We got the Warriors up 3-1, and it looks like the Warriors are going to win the championship. But That's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of the Hornets and what they're going to be like in, 3 seasons from now. Anyways, guys, this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.